Good evening and welcome to today's Northwest Suburban Conference Swimming and Diving Games. Coon Rapids and Totino Grace are hosting Blaine. Blaine is coached by James Wick, Eric Hamill, and Dusty Reichert. The team captains are Nathan Ledwith, John Kambata, Jensen Bestier, and Carson Hamill. Coon Rapids and Totino Grace are coached by Haley Scholl, Dan Houck, Bobby Moody, and Jack Law. Team captains are Michael Courier, Will Hugisberg, and Carter Ling. The officials for tonight's meet are Craig File and Kevin Sherman. Blaine will be swimming in lanes 2, 4, 6, and 8. Coon Rapids and Totino Grace will compete in lanes 1, 3, 5, and 7. Please remember the athletes, coaches, and officials request that all spectators are quiet at all start times. All cell phones and electronic devices should be turned off or set on silent. Please, no flash photography during swimming starts, relay takeoffs, and the diving competition. We wish the best of luck to all athletes. All rise at this time and join the Coon Rapids and Totino Grace swim and dive team as Dean Tronson leads you in our national anthem.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad streamers and bright stars through the perilous sky, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Give him a minute to come down.
Our first event will be the junior varsity heat of the 200-yard medley relay. Jackson Camels. In lane 4 from Blaine, Nash Medina, Chase Kimbata, Mason Longley, and Evan Meadows.
Starting with timing.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Northdale Middle School pool for CTN's live coverage of boys high school swimming and diving. It's the battle for supremacy here at the John Patricelli pool as the Cardinals and the Bengals take to the water. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro up above, and Howie, the Cardinals on the best of days have a small team, but today riddled with illness. They're down to just 13 athletes.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it happens when you're around. The guys are around each other, and somebody gets it. It's bound to spread, and hopefully that it stays at that number. But yeah, when you only have 19 swimmers to begin with, and 6 of them are out ill, that really tests, pun intended, the depth of your squad.
Well, and they will do their best to compete against the much larger and perhaps stronger Blaine Bengals squad. We start with the 200 medley relay.
Always a good one.
Coon Rapids Totino Grace swimming in the odd lanes. In lane 3, Keaton Curtis leading off. He'll be followed by Roman McCarriage, Andrew Rother, and Jamari Griffin. The other squad up in lane 5 is Dean Tronson leading off, followed by Grant LaMontagne, Carter Ling, and then William Gugasberg.
Dean did a nice job with the national anthem here this evening.
A fantastic job.
Yeah.
And the young man has a tremendous voice.
Yes, absolutely.
And currently his relay is running in second place. Caden Salmos in lane 4 for Blaine had the lead through the first 50 in the backstroke. Vladimir Ditta is in the lead as he hits the turn in the breaststroke. Blaine also running third. Up in lane 6, that's Owen Vasquez at the turn, but 1 and 2 running away from 3 through 5.
Yeah, big leads. This is always fun. It's a battle of the school of supremacy of the pool between Blaine and Coon Rapids Totino, their squad. So this is always one you want to win if you can.
Carter Ling trying to track down Nathan Ledwith of Blaine as they compete in the butterfly. He's about 2 body lengths back, maybe. And that will mean that Jensen Master gets into the water with a healthy lead over William Gugesberg. The CRTG senior captain, I think, only took 1 breath the entire length.
That's
See if
talented.
he can try and get up into contention, but Master's going to reach the wall relatively easily.
Yeah, nice finish for him as well.
Still a solid time, under 2 minutes for the Cops top Coon Rapids Totino squad, a 159.67. Blaine will grab third, actually down here in the second lane. So they will jump to the quick lead. We will take a break and be back with the rest of the swimming action after this. You're watching high school swimming and diving on CTN.
As you know, CTN's on YouTube, and we're on in a big way. We have thousands of videos online to help you stay connected to Coon Rapids on any device, at home, or on the go. And it's because of your faithful viewership that we can celebrate 10,000 subscribers to the CTN YouTube page. Thank you for your support as we continue to keep you connected. And we look forward to 10,000 more.
Back at Northdale Middle School pool, CRTG head coach Haley Scholl and alum Mitch Johnson here to help out.
Yep, had a nice talk with her before this meet started.
200 freestyle. Coon Rapids Titino Grace sends freshman Ty LaMontagne into the water in lane 3. Michael Courier, senior captain, in lane 5. Nathan Ledwith is in lane 2 for Blaine. Carson Hamill in lane 4, and Isaac Miller, a freshman, up in lane 6 at the top. And Carson Hamill setting a nice pace through the first 50. Hit the turn at 27:11. And he continues to pull away, but not yet midway through this race.
Yeah, but he's keeping a nice pace.
2 CRTG swimmers on either side, battling for the second spot, along with Nathan Ledwith down in lane 2. And that's going to be a good 3-way race for that second spot, as Ledwith, or Hamill rather, is starting to stretch his lead even further. Ledwith starting to get a little lead over LaMontagne to his left. At least to his left when they're going that way. Final turn. Ledwith now really neck and neck with Michael Courier up in lane 5 for that number 6 spot.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle to get there. Who's going to touch the wall first? A little bit left to go, but
yeah, one last lap.
One last lap, but between those 3 swimmers.
Well, Ledwith's starting to take a little bit of a lead as they approach the final turn. I was a lap ahead last time. But Hamill, he's on cruise control, heading for the win. And nice push by Courier off of that last wall. He has kicked it into high gear, and it's going to be a race to the finish.
He got it.
And no, he is going to finish 3rd. Oh, they finished tied, 206.95. Wow.
That's
you
crazy.
do not see a lot of ties in swimming, but we see one here today between Nathan Ledwith and Michael Courier. So Ty LaMontagne,
well, that'll be fun.
Will take 4th place.
When you and I go back to the studio, we can break down the tape.
We will take another break. Up next, 200 individual medley. You're watching Swimming and Diving on CTN. At the pool and just about ready to get the 200 IM underway. Gotta love the swim caps. TG on one side, CR on the other.
Yeah, I like it.
Was there a time?
Try to figure out. So they each get 3.5 points for the tie for second place. That rare half point.
Yeah, I rarely
swimming.
see it.
And we're off and running for the 200 IM. Coon Rapids has Andrew Rother and Grant LaMontagne in the water. Jensen Baster down at the bottom. Jared Magnuson in the middle lane 4, and Vladimir Ditta up top for the Blaine Bengals. And again, that lane 4 has been strong for Blaine in the first couple of events, and what a great start to the race for Magnuson in the middle.
Yeah, he was able to get a nice jump, nice lead into the water, and then continued strong strokes. And, good, and as you mentioned, a good push off that back wall.
Grant LaMontagne relatively comfortably in second spot. The closest battle is probably going to be in third position so far, anyway, between Vladimir Dida up top and Andrew Rother of Coon Rapids in lane 4. Or, sorry, in lane 3.
Right.
Yeah, and with each stroke, Magnuson increasing his lead, and really the separation between 1 and 2, and then the separation between 2 and 3 continuing to increase with each stroke.
Yep. One swimmer from each squad, at first and second at this point. Yeah, you mentioned Magnuson, just a sophomore. A really nice race.
And Dida has grown his lead a bit up in lane 6 over Rother down in lane 3. So it'll all come down to, really, that's the only contention that will be in this race as we're into the freestyle, and LaMontagne swimming pretty much all by himself, as there's no chance to catch Magnuson. No. He's halfway back on his final length.
Yeah, just a really nice race for him.
Yeah, these guys all across the board, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, all going to be just about equidistant.
Yep.
And that is about a half length of the pool. LaMontagne's time, 2:29.37. Did a little more than 10 seconds back of that. And Rother will get in fourth place in 2:47.92. We will take another break. Up next, the splash and dash, down and back, fast as you can go, 50 free. Coming your way next on CTN.
Okay, I have a couple good ones for you, Joe. How do football players stay cool? By standing next to the fans. What kind of tea do football players drink? Penalty. Why can't you play football with pigs? Because they hog the ball.
Take your mark.
Back in Northdale Middle School, just about ready to get 50 freestyle underway.
Take your mark. Stand, please.
Yeah, let's try that.
Take your mark.
So Blaine a comfortable lead after 3 events. And this one's always fun, just down and back, one turn. It means your entry and your turn are crucial. And Blaine right now running 1-2. And they are going to finish 1-2.
Yeah, both those swimmers dominated this one.
Jesse Furberg and Benjamin Lamb finishing 1-2. Just a 1/10 of a second apart.
That certainly will.
They take 1, 2, and 3 because down in lane 2, King Salmos had the 3rd place finish. So Coon Rapids will get the 4th and 5th places from Roman McCarrich and William Gugesberg. We will take a break and be back with diving after this on CTN.
All right, Joe. In high school football, the snap ends when A, the ball is moved from its place on the ground, B, the ball leaves the snapper's hands, or C, the ball touches the ground or any other player. You don't have to raise your hand, Joe. Yes, Joe?
I love football.
Ah, yikes.
Ready to go? Who's judging? Who's judging?
Diving 6, Jackson Hamill. Or second and diving third, Jonathan Kambata.
Back at Northdale Middle School pool, ready for the diving competition. That's about as easy a dive as you can get.
Exactly.
But hey, Evan Meadows competing as a JV diver tonight for Blaine. Coon Rapids, Centino Grace's lone diver. Off to a great start this season, but he is one of those 6 who is...
which is unfortunate.
Back dive, tuck position for Jackson Hamill to start.
Yeah, some nice height on that as well.
The other 2 Blaine divers will be competing in the varsity level. All 3 will compete with 6 full dives.
Yep. You got a 4.5 and 2 4s.
And now Jonathan Kambata. Everybody's starting with a back dive. Dive straight position, a little bit of over rotation. Kept his body nice and straight.
Not a splash. Got a 3.5, a 5, and a 3.5.
Starting round 2, Evan, 202C, back, 1 somersault tuck, 1.5.
Back to Evan Meadows. He'll do a back somersault for his second dive. Did get it completed. Hit the water feet first, but a long way from the board and still a little bit tucked in.
You got 2 4s and a 3.5.
But yeah, these guys. He's just a 7th grader.
Yep.
So he's got time to learn. And Jackson Hamill here, just an 8th grader. So good future for the Blaine diving program. Also a back somersault.
Yeah, clean one.
Tuck position and see how much tighter he kept it to the board and got his body pretty straight before he hit the water.
Boy, a 7 and 2 5.5s. That 7's a healthy score.
You see, he's
Yeah, that was a nice dive.
all the way around and fully straight hitting the water. It's pretty solid. He was nice and tight to the board. Got good height, got good rotation. And now Jonathan getting some clarification. Make sure he's going up there to attempt the right dive.
Yeah, it's important to do the right one.
5211A, back dive, 1.5 twist straight.
Pretty much the same dive he did last time, just adding a twist. And cleaner than the first dive that.
Yep. Well, the entry in the water was much better.
His twist it really helped him out.
Yep. 2 6s and a 5.5. Nice score.
101C, forward dive tuck, 1.2.
Dive tuck position. That was a good dive for Evan.
Yep. Got nice.
Good height.
Yep.
Still a little bit far from the board. You want to see that spring go straight up, bring him straight down. Stay a little tighter to the board, but good body control. Got a good tight.
Yeah, I got a good
tuck,
score.
and then doe and push for the water.
Yeah, I got a 4, a 4.5, and a 5.
The reverse somersault, tuck position. And I never mind seeing the reverses and inwards going a little bit further from the board.
2 4.5s and a 5.
402C, inward, 1 somersault tuck, 1.6.
Yeah, anything coming back to the board always makes me a little nervous.
Yep.
Kambata will be doing an inward dive. Inward full somersault, tuck position, a little over rotation. Came over a little bit extra splash, but a solid dive, and most importantly, he did not smack his face on the board.
Yeah, it came pretty close 2 4s and a 4.5 on that score for him. Yep. It's always a good thing when you miss the board.
Back to Evan, dive 4. Forward 1.5, and probably his best dive yet.
Yeah, I was just
little
going to say
over
that.
rotation, legs came apart a little
Solid.
bit, but again, for a 7th grader, he's doing a great job.
Yeah, 5.5 and 2 5s.
That's certainly his best scoring dive so far. Forward somersault pike position for Jackson Hamels. 4th of the night. 5s across the board.
Yeah, solid effort there.
Kambata turning up the
heat.
difficulty range a little bit. And pull out a double somersault. This is the first time we've seen him run up on the board. The first 3 were all out at the end. Got it around, maybe not quite fully 2, but that's a lot of spin.
There was a lot of spin. Just couldn't stay upright when he entered the water. 3 4.5s for his effort.
Yeah, and throw in the difficulty, and he's scoring almost 30 points with that dive.
Yep.
He's got a very serious routine when he.
Oh, he does.
Especially when he's at the end of the board for those first 3. And he's also got a pretty serious beard.
Yeah, he does.
For a high school guy.
Yeah.
Back to the top of the order for Evan. Inward dive, tuck position.
Solid dive, a couple of 4s and a 3.5.
Well, again, he's competing as JV, meaning he's probably not hitting one of the required dives for the varsity level this week. But for a 7th grader to go out there and be able to put together a 6 dive effort is pretty impressive.
You bet.
Hamill, just an 8th grader, and he's definitely showed some ability in his 5 dives thus far.
Nice twist on that one, and he earned some good points for it. 2 5.5s and a 6.
Yeah, front somersault, full twist.
Yeah, nice entry into the water as well.
That was a lot of twist back to the board. A reverse 1.5 tuck position. Pretty much completed it.
It was pretty solid. The entrance in the water wasn't probably what he would like, but he got a couple of 4.5s and a 4. A pretty solid effort.
102C, forward, 1 somersault tuck, 1.4.
And now everybody's last chance. And you mentioned it was Zen-like, his whole build up. I was going to say it was like meditation. Well, one and the same.
Yeah, they are.
forward dive, or forward somersault. Tuck position.
3.5.
Got a couple of 4s and a 3.5. Pretty strong effort for the youngster.
1.6.
Yeah, and again, just to be able to do 6 different dives, really at any level, but comfortable enough to do them in an atmosphere such as this.
Inward, 1 somersault tuck, 1.6.
Boy, these guys doing a lot of inwards and reverses just to make us nervous. Good clean dive for Jackson Hamill. Yeah, again, for the way he has looked as just an 8th grader, that's got to make you feel pretty excited as a Blaine fan about the future of your diving position with Jackson Hamill as an 8th grader, and then Evan Meadows. You know, a little bit more raw, but he's just a 7th grader.
Right, exactly.
And those kids got a lot of time to be refining their skills for this Bengals squad.
And he was rewarded with that effort, a couple of 6s and a 5 for that last dive.
He'll start 4 of his 6 dives from the end. Back 1.5, tuck position for Jonathan Kimbata to finish. Not a whole lot of drama here. We know he's going to be number 1. Hamill will be number 2. And the Bengals will get all the points available for the swimming, or for the diving portion of tonight's contest. They will push their lead even higher. We will take another break and be back as we get back into swimming. Up next, 100 Butterfly on CTN.
Did you know you can raise backyard chickens? But a permit is required, and there's a limit of 4 female chickens per property. No roosters or other fowl are allowed. And there are specific rules for the chicken coop and run. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
Okay, it's time for truck is up. Anybody that bought a truck, head on down to the end of the hill down here. Okay. Okay, check your ducks. right. Thank you. Okay, pools open for warm-ups. Pools open for warm-ups for 10 minutes.
Back at the John Patricelli's pool at Northdale Middle School. Just about ready to get the 100 butterfly underway. Blaine really making it a non-issue. They are running away with it at this point after 5 events, 5 through 12. And here in the 100 butterfly, the CRTG guys are Carter Lang in lane 3 and Dean Tronson in lane 5. Nathan Ledwith, we saw him run away with, I believe it was the 200 freestyle earlier, maybe. Oh no, maybe it was the individual medley that he ran away with, the first place finish. But it's a 3-way race through the first 50 of this 100. Both Tronson and Lang keeping pace with Ledwith. It's going to come down to that final turn and who can finish the strongest.
Yeah, this is a pretty competitive race so far.
Ledwith gets to that last turn just ahead of Dean Tronson, above him in lane 5. Those two will be very close all the way to the end. Tronson, a good push. He's got a little bit. Who can stretch? It will be Tronson in 102.06. Lang will take third for the Cardinals, but as it is, because they only have 2, Blaine will score three guys, and Coon Rapids will only score 2.
Yeah, he
makes it hard team-wise to get the points you need.
He got off, he got off to a really nice lead, and Ledwith did a good job of kind of taking over for a short time, but it's that last length that really capped it off for him.
Great race for Dean Tronson. He gets a first place finish for the Cardinals, their first blue medal of the evening. We take a break. 100 freestyle is next on CTN. Back at Northdale Middle School, Blaine a comfortable lead after 6 events. There is a .5 at the end of both of those numbers due to the tie back in the second place finish for the 200 free.
I don't know if we've ever seen
and that's
tie.
That's where we had seen Nathan Ledwith earlier.
Yeah.
He was the one who tied.
Correct.
With Michael Courier. Carson Hamill was the one in that event that kind of ran away from everyone. They've had a couple of those wins. The Bengals, Jared Magnuson did the same in the 200 IM. But here we are, 100 freestyle. Coon Rapids Totino at least putting 3 athletes in the pool for this. Jaden Vang in lane 3, William Gugersberg in lane 5, and Andrew Rother up in lane 7. Howard Hoon, Owen Vasquez, and Benjamin Lamb are the 3 Bengals in the water from bottom to top.
It's like Lamb with the early lead.
Yeah, he's got
a big
he's
one.
Cruising in lane 6.
lead.
Usually you see the fastest guy in lane 4, and Lamb, I mean, not even close. Everybody else is about the same spot, and he is almost half a length ahead of everybody. So I think he's going to win this one.
Yeah, I think so.
But I mean, things could happen. He's on, well, I guess
Not sure what could happen.
that quick.
And he ran away. He swam away with the competition.
Coon Rapids Totino will grab second place up in lane 7. Andrew Rother, and he's pretty pumped about the finish, tagging up in 104.45. Third place goes to Jaden Vang in lane 3. Fourth place to Gugesberg. And fifth place goes to Howard Hune down in the second lane. And we will move right into the 500 freestyle. No JV of this event, and that's pretty common because it's a longer event. Obviously, it is the long event.
It is.
The hard part is for a smaller team like Coon Rapids, and really, Blaine doesn't have an exceptional amount of kids on their team either.
No.
But it makes it hard to have, you just don't have an option to have that same kid compete in both events.
Take your mark.
So Ty LaMontagne and Michael Courier are the CRTG guys in the pool. Harrison Hogrud, Isaac Miller, and Vladimir Ditta are the 3 Bengals. And this one, it's all about pacing.
I was just going to say that.
You like to get in front and swim with the lead, but you can't burn yourself out early.
No, you definitely have to pace yourself. This is what, swimming these long distance events are all about, is pacing yourself.
Michael Courier setting the pace early for the field, but very early. And again, you don't want to get too excited. But it is easier to have a little bit of a reduction in your speed when you start with a half a length lead. And Ty LaMontagne is overtaking Isaac Miller to swim in the second spot, but those two still pretty tight and still very, very early, just a quarter of the way through the race.
Yeah, obviously stamina comes into play here.
Yeah, I would already need a break.
I'd already be done.
If I could have made it through the 5th length, which is highly questionable. Courier looking pretty comfortable, but will he be able to maintain that speed? So far, so good. I mean, he's looked smooth and even, and he continues to increase his lead over second and third. And again, that's Miller and LaMontagne, who are pretty tight. Miller's about a half a body length ahead as they near the next turn. This is length 7, so on their way back for.
He seems to be doing a nice job of keeping this this healthy lead for now.
He'll be coming back for the midway point. Will Michael Courier, and you see as he passes just to his left, just below him, is Miller, and you see the gap now developing between he and LaMontagne as they're not quite midway through the race. Courier is now at the halfway point and is overtaking Dida above him.
Yeah, just been a solid start for him.
Well, and this historically has been an event the Coon Rapids Totino Grace program has had some strength in. They've had a number of different guys over the years who have posted excellent times. I want to say we saw Mitch Tronson down there helping out. I want to say that was one of his events when he was competing. Pretty sure we've seen Dean Tronson swim this event as well. So. And this is the first time that Ty LaMontagne's ever swam the 500. I was talking to Coach Haley Scholl before the meet. She said he's a little nervous, and it'd be surprising if he weren't.
Well, yeah, I would think so.
It is a tall task, especially when you're used to swimming a 100. And now not only expected to go 5 times the distance, but still be able to keep an impressive pace and keep up with some of the faster guys. And you can see has dropped way off the pace, and he's close to being overtaken by teammate Michael Courier.
Yeah, you have to feel it in that situation in terms of, if you're not used to doing it, it is a daunting task.
And Michael Courier's card holder showing him he's got a lot of room, and he can just conserve some energy and make sure that he keeps pace and will have enough to finish. Meanwhile, Miller's guy is giving him the hustle up. You got 5 lengths left to try and track him down.
That's going to be difficult.
Yeah, more than a full length lead for Michael Courier. As they are ready to ring the bell as he overtakes LaMontagne. Ring the bell when he's 5 yards away from starting the final 50. That's all the guys in the pool know. Oh, I've still got 3 lengths left.
I've got some work to do.
And again, more than anything, I think in this race in particular, it's about just make sure you get all the way to the end.
Right.
I guarantee I couldn't. And Courier has a little bit left to push. He picked up his pace a little bit after the final turn. He's heading for home, trying to post a solid time that he can hang his hat on. He will tag up in 5:52.2.
Yeah, nice race from led start to finish. I mean, that's just stamina. That's just pacing yourself.
Miller will get to the wall in 6:15. And now LaMontagne into the final half a length, and he's still got a little bit extra to try and push, mostly because he just wants to be done.
Well, yeah, and he wants the best time he can.
6:31.8 is his time in 3rd place. Final two Blaine swimmers that, both going to their final turn. Dida is going to come back and tag up in fourth, and Hogrud will take fifth. But again, just a 1-3 finish for the Cardinals means 9 points. It means they do win the event 9-7, but because they didn't have a third guy in the pool, they don't have a chance to battle for a third point position.
Right.
Is it different with the other 6? Probably. Does it turn the tide in the match?
No.
Most likely not.
No.
However, it would have given them a chance to be a little more competitive, especially in those early events where they only had 2 guys in the pool. But here we are. After the 500 freestyle, up next, the 200 freestyle relay. That's coming your way after this on CTN. So Howie, did you know the term soccer actually came from England?
But don't the English call soccer football, like pretty much everyone else?
Yeah, but only after we started saying soccer, and the world was mocking us for it.
So you're saying the UK set us up?
Yep, sabotage.
Brits.
Eight events in the books. Blaine increasing their lead 77-40. the John Patricelli pool.
There's John himself.
He tried to retire. They named the pool in his honor, and then they realized they just couldn't run the place without him.
Well,
and
yeah, he does everything
here
around
he
here.
is. He does. He absolutely does. Highly respected within the swimming and diving community, and yeah, he's here getting the scoreboards all set up, getting the lineups in, directing traffic, getting everybody in the right place at the right time.
We're being
he's
told
great to us.
Yeah, and we're being told he's works on other pools. Went over to Anoka,
I'll check the scores in
able to help them out.
$200 free relay. And we talk about it. You only put 2 athletes in the pool for certain events. It limits how many points you're able to score. Even a 1-2 finish means the best you can do is outscore the other team 10-6.
Right.
Right.
Absolutely.
In a relay, even more difficult because there's only 3 scoring positions. But you know, you only have so many athletes to try and put those teams together. So Blaine running 1-2. It's the team at the bottom in lane 2. Carson Hamill, who had a dominant victory earlier in the match, or in the meet. Hands off to Benjamin Lamb, who also has had some success this evening already. This is a fun one because it's 450 freeze,
oh, yeah,
right?
absolutely.
It's 4 guys splash and dash, go as fast as you can, end to end. The Coon Rapids team of Carter Ling, Jaden Vang, Ty LaMontagne, and Michael Courier in lane 5, doing what they can to at least stay relevant. And Ethan Soar, Roman McCarriage, Jamari Griffin, and Nathan Skogerbo are their other squad. They are down here in lane 3. And those 2 are running even, battling for the number 3 spot as they get the last guy into the water, but it's going to be a Blaine 1-2 finish.
Yeah, Blaine's
the first place in relays is a killer. If you can get 1-2, that is huge for your squad.
Blaine's had a nice evening.
Yeah, when you finish 1-2 and you get outscore your opponent 12-2 in that event, it definitely assists your striving for a victory. And that is how it'll go. Coon Rapids group of Ling, Vang, LaMontagne, and Courier finished 3rd in 146.4. We take a break. Up next, 100 backstroke. You're watching boys swimming and diving on CTN. Back at Northdale Middle School. Ready for event 10 of 12, the 100 backstroke. Carter Ling, Dean Tronson, the two CRTG guys. Chase Kambata, Caden Salmos, Neil Carlson, and Jonathan Kambata all swimming for the Bengals. But as we talked about, when you only have two guys to swim each event, it puts extra pressure on them.
Yes.
Because if they finish 1-2, you're going to win that event. But just about any other way, it's going to go the other team's favor. And at this point, the Bengals only need a couple more points to clinch. And a nice start for Caden Salmos. Dean Tronson staying right with him as they reach the midway point. Carter Lang not far off, down in lane 3.
They're neck and neck.
And we saw Tronson get the one victory for the Cardinals so far, and he did it with a great push at the end in the final 25. Does he have the same ability here in the backstroke? And he is going to do his best to try and track down Caden Salmos. Salmos, a strong finish, though. He is going to get to the wall first. Tronson will tag up second. Ling will take third. Bengals will get fourth and fifth. A 2-3 finish is solid. And solid times as well for the Cardinals. Tronson touches up in 107.04. Another break. Up next, 100 breaststroke on CTN.
Watching your favorite Cardinal sports live is getting even easier. Whether it's CTN Cable Channel 859, the CTN Facebook and YouTube pages, or now live on our Twitter page. You choose how you want to watch Cardinal Nation. With CTN, you'll be able to catch all the big plays, all the emotion, and all the fun of Coon Rapids sports. CTN Coon Rapids, stay connected.
Breaststroke.
Take your mark.
Swimming in lane 4 from Blaine on the red story. From lane 6 from Blaine, Oliver Doyle. Varsity East is the 100-yard breaststroke.
Back at Northdale Middle School, ready for the 100 breaststroke, event 11 of 12. Coon Rapids has 8th grader Roman McCarrick and junior Grant LaMontagne in the water. For Blaine, Jesse Tverberg down in lane 2 at the bottom. Carson Hamill in lane 4 in the middle. Jared Magnuson and Owen Vasquez are in lanes 6 and 8 up top. And Hamill is setting the pace right in the middle of the pool.
Yeah, Blaine 1 and 2 early on.
LaMontagne trying to break up the top of the podium for Blaine if he can. He's going to have a tight race going so far with Jared Magnuson just above him in lane 6. But Hamill, I believe, is Hamill the one in the 200 IM? No, he was the 200 freestyle, had a dominant first place win, and he just continued to get further and further ahead. Does pretty much the same here in the 100 breaststroke. He tags up in 1:11:34. Blaine will finish 1-2. Cardinals will take 3 and 5 as McCarrick makes it to the wall. Nice night for Miller so far. As we get set for the final event of the night, the 400 freestyle relay.
Yeah, this has been a fast-paced event this evening.
Yeah, that happens when
3 divers.
You only have 3 divers. One team only has 16 total guys, or 13 total guys.
Yep. Getting ready to
and they're
place.
taking some extra, taking some time between events when they don't have the JV, just to, again, when you have a team like Coon Rapids, you got a lot of guys competing in a lot of different events, and sometimes those events are back to back, and if you don't have a JV heat, it means quick turnaround and you're exhausting your guys, and so they're giving them a little extra time. And I mean, still going to be a relatively early finish for
sure.
the event.
For sure. But you're right, with the lower numbers, making sure everybody's ready to go.
So Coon Rapids in lane 5 has Ty LaMontagne, this freshman, leading off, followed by junior Dean Tronson, then Grant LaMontagne, and finishing with senior Michael Courier. In lane 3, Andrew Rother, followed by Keaton Curtis, then Jaden Vang and William Gugesberg. So both of their relays finishing with seniors. For the Bengals in the middle, Carson Hamill will lead off and tag off for Benjamin Lamb. And then Neil Carlson and Oliver Doyle. At the bottom in lane 2, Jared Magnuson, followed by Nathan Ledwith, Jesse Tverberg, and Isaac Miller. And up top in lane 6, Jensen Baster, Howard Coon, Harrison Hogrud, and Caleb Kearns. And with the whistle, they will get into the blocks and we'll get ready to go.
Final event of the night is off and running, off and swimming.
Well, and Coon Rapids just, again, trying to get the best finishes they can. Still really early in the season, a really pretty young team, but very small. And the added issue with 30% of your team is down with the flu, it definitely makes it hard to compete.
Yeah, for sure. And it really taxes you because you have to swim a lot of events.
Jared Magnuson actually is leading the way down in lane 2. Actually, you still can't swim more than 4 events.
Right.
2 individuals, 2 relays.
Right.
But that does, again, mean that part of the reason why they weren't able to put more than 2 racers into a lot of the events. The group in lane 2, Jared Magnuson getting Nathan Ledwith into the water with the lead. Carson Hamill gets Benjamin Lamb in right behind him. Up above him, Ty LaMontagne tags up for Dean Tronson to hit the water. Jensen Baster and then Howard Hune up in lane 6. And finally, Andrew Roller getting Keaton Curtis in the water down in lane 3 for Coon Rapids. And the bottom 2 Blaine guys just really having a good battle between
really
their A and B squad relays. That is Benjamin Lamb in the middle, and then Howard Hune at the bottom in lane 2. And you can see how far ahead they are, is just above Lamb was Dean Tronson for Coon Rapids, running in 3rd place and more than a half a length behind. And they are already passing the other Coon Rapids to TG squad in lane 3. Cruising by on both sides of Keaton Curtis, as they now have Neil Carlson and Jaden Vang in the water. Oh, sorry, Neil Carlson and Jesse Tverberg. Grant LaMontagne is in the water for Coon Rapids in lane 5. Jaden Vang waiting for his chance to get in lane 3. As you can see, the 2 Blaine guys leading in 2 and 4 are on the blocks with him, but he's off the blocks first, so they haven't quite gotten 2 full lengths ahead of
but it's pretty close
the
to
2
that.
squad. It is. It's a lap and a half.
Yes.
And the group down in 2, Tverberg tags up. Miller in the water has a solid lead, actually. They really grew the lead over that middle group. Oliver Doyle now in the water there. LaMontagne rather up in lane 5, able to get Courier in. But yeah, he's got a full lap behind it. Really no chance to make up. But he's going to still give his best and try and get home with the best time possible. And so much about swimming, we talk about it all the time, so much about swimming is just self-improvement. It's hard to shut out the noise or see the guy next to you going super fast, but as long as at the end of the night you're putting up a time that's better than you had done before or you were expecting of yourself, that is success.
Well, that's what Coach said before when we talked to her. It's just everybody having a good time, everybody improving event after event, and that's the key.
Oh, I lost something. Michael Courier actually tagged up second in 3:59.47. So I missed a relay somewhere. That's actually a really solid time for that top Coon Rapids group, breaking the 4-minute mark. I mean, Coon Rapids will get the first and second place points, obviously. But Blaine's going to walk out of here with a healthy victory over their pool mates. And they will take away some bragging rights until next year.
They certainly will. It's been a fun event for sure.
The question of who is going to come out of this ahead, not really a question from before they even hit the water, but some good things to take away from both teams. Some really impressive swims from Blaine. And again, they're 2 young divers, pretty impressive. Their senior leading the way, put up a nice score and won the event, but a 7th grader putting together 6 dives, even at JV, is impressive. And,
it is.
And the 8th grader doing a varsity rotation of 6 dives and also putting up some very nice dives. So they've got some nice things all around the pool. Coon Rapids Casino Grace does as well, and a lot of youth on both squads. So a lot of these guys that will be pushing one another and competing with and against one another for years to come. Here's what we have to come here on CTN. Boys hockey welcoming the Jaguars from Bloomington Jefferson, a matinee affair on Saturday at the Crick. We'll see the boys basketball team taking on the Burnsville Blaze on Monday next week, and the girls hockey team against Fairmont. That is in the Kaposia Classic down at Doug Woog Arena coming right around New Year. But that is going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. I want to thank everybody for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young. Say good night.